What's good, fam? It's your boy Ed Love Life. I'm chilling in the Love Bus with Sammy. Say what's up, Sammy. He's chilling. So I'm chilling in the Love Bus. We coming to you from the couch with another episode. And today, what we're going to be talking about, excuse the camera movement because I'm doing selfie mode, so you know. But anyway, we're going to talk about a few lessons learned. We're going to get back to the renovating the living room next week's episode. But on this episode, we're talking about lessons. We're not talking about loneliness.
Okay.
We're talking about...
I didn't even get to do my intro.
We're talking about lessons learned. Say what's up, Mrs. Love.
What's up, Mrs. Love?
All right, Miss Love is in the house. And so there are plenty of lessons we've learned and we continue to learn in the Love Bus. But we're going to talk about a few today, and then probably every other week we're going to kind of bust in with another lessons learned episode. But on this episode, we're going to talk about the backing up of the shower. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember
You
that.
screaming.
I wasn't screaming.
You were like, ah! And I had to run in there. But we're going to talk about backing up of the shower.
Yes.
We're also going to talk about...
No.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that. Mrs. Love had to take a... Okay. She's back. I'm getting more comfortable.
The
on the
refrigerator
couch.
was open.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't the last one.
I'm sorry. I left it open.
Someone is on the segway. How lazy is that?
So yeah, we're gonna talk about the backing up of the shower, which all has to do with the gray water tank. We're also gonna talk about dumping the tanks, the black water tanks, and the lessons that we've learned. And what else? What are the lessons that we've learned that we can talk about?
Yeah, and then you can tell them about the lesson that you learned by watching Our New Neighbor today.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Actually, we want to start with that. Listen, guys. So if you're going to if you're RVing, at least this is what we learned today.
Yes.
So we've been RVing now for about 7 or 8 months. We've been Georgia, we've been Jacksonville, we've been a few places, and we're still learning. So today we got a new neighbor. And they got a really nice Class A motorhome. It's a pusher, diesel pusher, and really nice. So the guy pulls in front of us, and he just stops. And I'm like, that's rude. He just stopped in the middle of the road and got out. And I'm like, that's rude. And this guy's probably about in his late 60s, early 70s. And so he jumps out, and I'm seeing him walking around his motorhome. And then he goes and then he puts on some gloves. I'm like, what is he doing? Why don't he just park, next to us and start setting up? And so he goes into his undercarriage basement, and he pulls out this bag, and I see him dip his hand in there. And you know what he did? And these are the little things that matter. He walked onto his area where he's going to park his RV, and he started spreading spectricide, triazide, or whatever. It was for ants and bugs for the grass, and he just started spreading it out. And I'm like, look at this. And that was so smart, because that's one of the issues if you're parked anywhere in the campgrounds for I would say over a week long. You may experience issues with different types of bugs, ants getting into your RV. Because that's what we got. We got ants.
And that gigantic roach that tried to kill me.
Yeah.
When we first moved
We
in.
still don't know where he's at.
I don't know where he is, but he tried to kill me.
Yeah.
And
so he was spreading this stuff all over his lot, and I'm like, whoa. That's smart, because before you even pull on the lot, why don't you treat your area for bugs? And we didn't do that. So we experienced some ants all up in this place. And so that was what we learned today. That was pretty cool. So one day when I meet the guy, he's still setting up his RV. I'll have to thank him for...
So it'll be like tomorrow, because you're always out there trying to... this ain't gonna work. You're gonna make people dizzy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
And so that was a lesson that I learned today. So for those who are considering RVing, or you want to rent one and just go to a little campsite or something, if you're going to be there for a while, treat your grounds with, Sammy just walked on me, with insect stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool, huh?
I didn't see it, so.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you want to tell them about your shower experience? Because that was pretty amazing.
Was taking a shower. I hadn't even finished my shower. And the water was backing up in the pan.
In the
base.
base, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then I had to shout for this guy.
Ah! It's backing up! And I ain't know what. I was like, what in the world? So I come running in, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, the water's backing up! So I bust into the bathroom because I'm Superman. And I pull back the shower curtains, and sure enough, water is filling up in the base of the shower. It's about ready to flow over onto our brand new floors that we put down. And so I'm like, oh, Lord, I didn't know what to do. And because we were new at RVing, so I really, it was like, didn't know what to do. And so anyway, I'm like, what's going on? So I'm looking around trying to, just kick in the gear, and then it hit me. Go open up the gray water tank, because that's what holds the water from the showers and the sinks. And so sure enough, I run outside. I run into the little bay where, you release the black water tank, and I open it up. And sure enough, that black water tank the gray water tank was full. So that was a lesson we learned. One, you gotta keep an eye out on your tanks. And we got a little digital readouts on our dashboard. It tells us, when the tank is full and when not. If I just went up there and pressed the button, I would have figured out that, it was full. But instead, I spent 10 minutes running around trying to be MacGyver to figure out how to get this water down, when all I had to do was really go and check the water tank and then go undo it. So that was a lesson. And so, yeah, I went out and I pulled it open, and yeah, she's like, it's going down. And I think that was time when you couldn't shave, right? You said, I need to shave.
And you told me to get out of the shower.
Yeah.
And said no.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, get out of the shower. I'm trying to no, I didn't shave. So, moral to that story is, it don't matter if you shave or not. If the water backing up all over your feet, get out the shower.
But I shaved.
Yeah. So the lesson was, definitely you want to keep an eye out on your tank levels and empty them as often as you need to. But what we've learned is, since we do like long-term parking, I had another gentleman who's been parked here for a while, and I've had a couple of people tell me this. They said, hey, leave your gray water tank open, so that when you're using the sink, washing dishes or washing the shower, it just automatically flows out into the sewage line and goes into the sewage. And I'm like, that's pretty smart. That way I ain't gotta worry about it filling up, especially if you're gonna be somewhere long term. So that was a good lesson that we learned, to keep the gray water line open when we're stationary and don't plan to move for a while. However, do not, I repeat, do not leave your black water tank open. Do not do that. Because the reason for that is, in the black water tank, you put chemicals in there through the toilet that, what it does, it eats up the toilet paper and all that good stuff, mm-hmm. and it dissolves all the matter and all that. So if you leave your black water tank open, then that means that things will settle at the bottom of the tank, because there's no water in there for the chemicals to start dissolving stuff, and you can create
poop. We're talking about poop.
Ew, you nasty.
Just saying.
And so you could have blockage, because it'll just sit at the bottom of the tank and it won't flow out, because it's heavy, it'll just sit there. So do not, you just got to keep checking your dashboard. And for us, we're permanent. So our black water tanks, I typically empty the tanks about every 3 to 4 days, the black water tank. And it's not full, it's like 3/4 full. And then I just go ahead and flush it out. And then I close the valve. But yeah, that was another lesson. Do not leave it open, right?
Right.
And so yeah, that's a black water tank.
I learned that little rack in the oven
mm-hmm.
can be moved, because the first few times that we went out, I was trying to make some biscuits, and then that one time I tried to make some cinnamon rolls, and the bottom was well done.
Yes. They were good though.
But you had to cut the bottom off.
They were good.
Because they're like hockey pucks on the bottom. It was terrible.
It was Cajun.
So I think it was our third trip probably that I'm sorry, Sammy.
He's not bothering us. Come on.
Sorry, guys. So I learned that I can move that rack. So then now I have the rack up higher. So that way, because it was like really close to the flame, almost like right on top of the flame, and that's what was burning my baked goods. So that I learned that it can be moved. I don't know why I thought it couldn't. I guess I figured RV rules are different, but in your house, your regular oven, the rack's move. So it took me more than one pan of burned stuff to
I'm throwing his toy, so that's the noise. I'm throwing his toy. That's the noise. I'm throwing his toy.
That's the noise. I'm throwing his toy. That's the noise. Ooh.
Okay, we're supposed to be professionals. All right, we're back. Okay. We're back. All right, so yeah, that was a good lesson because my wife can cook and her food has been really, really good. I thought that was one thing that was just going to be jacked up, and once we moved into the RV full time, because you get used to a full stove, and can do whatever you want. And we got a smaller kitchen and stove, but it's a gas stove.
Love it.
And we love it.
Yeah.
We're used to the electric top stove. This is gas. Oh. It's great. Love it. So yeah. What else you got?
I think that's it.
That's it. Well, we got plenty of lessons learned.
You made a note. You made a list.
I do. I looked at the list, and it's like 10, but I don't want to do them all now. So we're going to save some, okay? All right. Hey, listen, guys.
So you had 3 little lessons?
Yeah, 3 lessons learned. Yeah.
Man, people are going to hate this channel.
They're not going to hate this channel. They're going to love this channel.
Stop it.
Okay, so hey guys, we appreciate you tuning in to the Love Bus on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe, share, like, do whatever you want to do. Share it on Facebook, Tell us what you think, because we just chilling today. You could comment and just say y'all suck, and I won't block you or anything, So
hi, William.
Hey, what's up, Will? That's our youngest viewer. He's like 4 years old. He loves the Love Bus. And so, big shout out to Will and everybody else that's tuning in. So we gotta go. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll subscribe back if you got a channel.
Beep, beep.
Hey, say hello to Miss Carlene.
Miss Carlene. Oh, Miss Carlene. So Miss Carlene lives across the street.
Across the street over there.
She has this amazing tiny house.
Tiny house.
On wheels. But it's like a massive tiny house
on wheels.
And she let me see the inside.
And it's nice.
It's beautiful. She's super sweet too. Her daughter's really sweet too.
Yeah.
So hi, Denise.
So big shout out to
But
them.
yeah, Miss Carlene is over there. Is she on her porch right now?
I don't know.
She probably is. She's on that porch with Lil Mork and me.
I'll be on it too. That's their dog.
She's so sweet. But yeah, so hi, Miss Carlene.
So big shout out. All right, y'all, we gotta go. Thank you for tuning into the Love Bus. Peace.
Peace. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Bye.